I want to give you a quick run through of Video Marketing Makeover Method. And I'm in the members area. Lee Nazal was kind enough to give me access to this, and I want to show you what is in here, what it does. Obviously I can't give away the farm. That would be unfair to Lee, but it's a really solid product, and it goes very, very well with the stuff that Nancy and I sold recently. It would make a great upsell to that. By the time you reach wherever this video is, there's going to be some stuff written. You're either on my blog or in an email. So the part about this being a great upsell to that method to use to upsell businesses, you will understand that. I will explain that in the email or on my blog. The bottom line is it's a good front-end product. It's a great, what Lee is talking about how to do here is a great service. If you've already got video marketing clients or video clients, it's a great service for you to add to what you're already doing, because you can charge a lot of money for it. And sounds like somebody in my house, like my wife, just dropped a dish, but just ignore that. You can charge a lot of money for it. And most importantly, you can charge recurring income for it. I'm going to go here to where it says course modules. These other two tabs are, I think, probably for OTOs, which you don't have to have. You do not have to have the OTO to make this work. This is standalone just the way it is. But let's go here to course modules, and I'll walk through that for you. Okay, let's see what we got here. So there are 7 modules in all, and each module has, when I went through and looked at this, I think there might have been a couple of them, or a few of them that just had one video in it, and most of them have multiple videos. So introduction and overview. Okay, so that tells you what you're doing. We're going to read through the modules, and I think it will be pretty clear what you're doing and why I'm pretty excited about it. But the introduction will sort of get you grounded, get you focused on what the rest of the stuff is. Now let's skip down here and let's look at right here. Module 7 is the thing that you're doing. The rest of this, and rightly so, is all about how to get clients, all about how to make this a seamless thing that you do. Easy ways to find the right businesses for this, etc., etc. Module 7 is where the rubber hits the road. Module 7 has a couple of videos in it, each one of which is, I mean, they're not short, okay? They are substantial. But it's all about the service that you're offering. And what the service that you're offering is video ranking. Now you can see, if you bought Nancy Landa's product for me and Nancy, you can see why that interests me, because if you bought that product, then you've got a way to get clients for videos. Wouldn't it make total sense to offer those clients to, call them up or email them and say, hey, now that I sold you that really cool video, which, as you know, Nancy does very, very easily with her system, how would you like to go another step and let's get it ranked on some important keywords on page 1 of Google? Well, Lee shows you all how to do this. Ranking a video is really divided up into 2 things. It's on-page optimization and off-page optimization, basically signals that you send, that you set up. And Lee, I went through all of that very carefully. Lee does a really good job of explaining exactly how to do this. And this isn't last year's information. This is this year's information. How to do it, how to outsource it, where to outsource it, the whole 9 yards. All you got to do is follow what he says to do, and you will have a very, very good chance of ranking videos. Now, the rest of this is all about, there's a lot more to it. What Lee does is Lee uses a video. I'm looking at module 5 here now. Lee uses a video presentation that he sends to potential clients. You could either send this to clients that to prospects that you've never sold anything to. So if you want to do it that way, you can definitely do that. Or if you're already using, like I mentioned the Nancy's method a couple of times, if you're already using that method and you're getting business that way, this would be a great thing for you to do, to send to people who are, who've already bought videos, Nancy's things about selling stock videos, right? Who've already bought a stock video from you, and just say, hey, this is what else I do, and this is how this would work for you. This would be a really, really killer way. I think your conversion rate on that's going to be through the roof once you get pretty good at dialing it in. The rest of this up here is all about how to find the right prospects and low-hanging fruit. I've done this stuff in Module 1 in various ways for a number of years now. It works like gangbusters. It works today just like it worked a year or two ago. Lee has some nice tweaks on this that make it very, very up to date. Interesting checklist, because basically what you're doing with this method, if you do it Lee's way, is you're targeting people who are business owners who are obviously interested in video. They're just falling flat on their faces, and you're coming in the knight in white, the knight in shining armor on the white horse, saying, okay, I saw your video and blah blah blah. And Lee tells you all about how to do that. It's all done through email, nothing scary. But if you need some help with that, let me know. That's who you're pitching this to. And again, it's a perfect upsell product if you're doing Nancy's thing. How to research keywords, really good stuff about that. Keyword research can personally leave me feeling a little dry and like I need to take a nap, but it is oh so important, and it's just one of those things that you need to get good at, and Lee shows you how to do that. He's got a cold email campaign that he uses to reach clients, so that's what Module 4 is. Module 5, where he went through the video presentation, and cool landing page secrets. This is great stuff to help you close the deal. Again, this is a hands-off system, just like Nancy's was a hands-off system. It complements stuff that you've already bought. For instance, Nancy's stuff, it will allow you to I see two major things here. It's going to allow you to do something that business owners really, really need and that they're willing to pay a lot for, but it's especially going to allow you to create recurring income, and that is a big, big key to success in these offline businesses. That's the walkthrough. I think I've pretty much touched on what this is and what it does. Personally, I think it's cool. And thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed looking at this video. There's wherever you are, there's either a link to my blog, or if you're on my blog, there's a link where you can go to the sales page and take a look at that and see if this is something that you think is going to help you make money.